Women hitting their 30s is like the first wave of miserableness that women receive. And then they hit another wave when they hit 40 years old, and another wave when they hit 50 as they get more and more invisible. But they never want to admit this. They never think that age actually declines their value.
Hello. I've just had a really interesting comment on a video on TikTok that says men are scared of single mothers because they think we're looking for a replacement dad.
We're not scared of single mothers. We just don't want to deal with single mothers because you're looking for a replacement dad.
This is actually quite common. Yes, they can perceive this, but it's very much down to what you say. So if you go into a date expressing how hard it is to be a single mother and how difficult it is and how lonely you are, how much you need someone to be a role model for your children, of course they're going to start thinking, oh, she just wants someone, to be a dad for her kids. But remember, you're not going on a date to find a dad. You're not going out there looking for a man for your children. You're actually trying to find a partner for you, someone who can complement your life. If he accepts your children, the only reason he'll be doing that is because he loves you and he'll fall in love with you.
Women think they're so hot shit that men will overlook the children. As long as I know the child is there, it is very unlikely for me to actually fall in love with you to that degree, unless you just tricked me.
Eventually falling in love with your children too, that's the end goal. But initially, you are the golden ticket here. You're the person that's going to be the drive force in this to make things happen. So if you're putting a message or a signal out there to say, hey look, my kids need a new dad, any role model will be amazing, they're going to run away.
It doesn't matter what you say, honey. At the end of the day, the guy knows without a shadow of a doubt that he has to provide extra resources to you and your children. He knows you are going to be too busy to have time for him, and he knows you might have baby father drama. So regardless of how you spin it, unless he's a beta bucks male simpleton, he will know what he's getting himself into, and guys will be very careful to develop serious relationships with you.
You guys should be careful.
It's just gonna be pumps and dumps, right? A lot of single mothers are just pump and dumps. Why would men want to commit to another child that's not theirs? It's just a basic question that people can't really answer. Why would they? Why?
So I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, and I guess inherently there's not a problem with it, but it's just an interesting observation. When I go out now, and maybe it's just the places I go, they're a little bit more creative, it seems like guys want to be bought the drinks now. They think they're the prize, and they want you to woo them. I actually bumped into a guy that I had met a different night. I say, how's your night, guy? Like, you having fun? And he's like, yeah, like, girls just keep buying me drinks. That's the expectation. And at the time I was thinking of pursuing him, but then I was like, is that an invitation for me to buy him a drink? Like, that's quite intimidating and a bit obnoxious to say. Like, let me...
That's intimidating? For you to buy him a drink, it's intimidating?
Do it or not, but don't make me feel like I need to,
so the same way women make men feel, it makes you feel intimidated and worried and scared. Oh.
No? I mean, imagine if a guy just came up to me and he was like, how's your night going? I was like, yeah, guys just keep buying me drinks. I wouldn't say that because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. Now it's sort of like you can't expect to be treated like a lady. And I guess that's what men are saying, like, oh, you wanted equality, so now you've got it. But there is a difference because it is quite daunting to go up to a guy and ask them if they want a drink. And I guess because it doesn't feel natural or normal yet, it's more scary. And then I think maybe people just don't talk because they both want the other to do it. So I think there needs to be can someone like in the higher power of dating tell us what to do?
Yeah, just approach and say hi. Just like how men have been doing it this whole time. Stop it. It's not that hard.
Who should pursue the other? And would they just look at you like a freak if you're like, can I buy you a drink? I mean...
Well, again, who's really scared of rejection? The people that get rejected constantly and keep doing it, or the people that have never got rejected and as soon as they do get rejected they crash out, right? Like you're so upset that you can't get the man you want because you don't want to approach him because he doesn't approach you. put in some damn work, girl. You can walk. You can use the walk.
I might just try it for the fun of it, you know.
Welcome to a dose of reality. How is it suddenly obnoxious when a guy expects a drink, but it's not obnoxious when a woman expects a man to buy her a drink? They've been expecting this for decades. You better get used to the tables turning, honey. This is
How the turns have tabled.
the new normal now, so I expect you to buy me drinks. And at
I mean, most men aren't expecting you to buy drinks for us, but we also don't really want to buy you drinks either.
the end of the night, instead of going home with you, I will go home with Brenda. Cheers.
Brenda. Yeah.
Whoever came up with this shit that your 40s are your new 20s, dead ass wrong.
Yep.
When I was in my 20s, I was engaged, having babies, getting married. I had a house. I had goals. I had a plan for my life. I'm 41. I've been divorced, single for years, can't keep a guy more than 2-3 weeks max.
At least she knows she can't keep a guy.
I have more money than sense, drink like a fish, and half the time, I don't even know what fucking day of the week it is.
Wow, when she hit the wall, her life got destroyed after she got divorced and fell into alcoholism. Let's hear her reasons for why she believes she is still single.
Let's hear it.
Every day I ask myself, why am I still single? And then I remember, it's because I'm a bitch.
I'm glad you know. And that's probably the biggest reason why most women are single, right? Is because they're bitches. And it's funny because I used the word bitches in front of one of my friends, and he just had a daughter. And because I said this about certain group of women, a demographic of women that I call bitches, he was just like, oh, I can't believe you called women bitches. And I'm like, bro, you used to call women bitches before you had your daughter. Now, all of a sudden you had your daughter, there's a problem. What's the problem? Oh, you know, I can't imagine someone calling my daughter this. I can if your daughter was a bitch. Like, that's the thing now. Men are just defending these behaviors and things, are just defending language against women because they're so worried about their own daughters being called that. Maybe be more worried about your daughter not being a bitch. That might actually translate to her not being called one later in life. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm just saying. I was a little harsh on him on it, but come on, man.
And there you have it. It's probably the same reason for why she got divorced too.
Why am I not surprised?